We're going through a lot today, so have a tea, coffee, pull up a chair, whatever it is that you're going to do to settle in, to relax, and to allow yourself to receive these messages for today. And we're starting off with a very powerful no, as was pulled out by someone visiting here this morning. No, you may feel that you're receiving a no from the universe, that you're in a liminal space, that we're in between the eclipses, that the solar eclipse is coming up on Saturday, I believe 9 degrees in Aries. And it is a fiery energy. You may feel some volatile energy coming up. You may feel a lot of emotions potentially bubbling up, erupting within you. And any no is divine redirection, protection. It's your soul calling you forward to what's higher, what's better, what's elevating you, what's taking you further along your journey, and to trust that, to see the blessing, the wisdom, the magic, the gift of the no that you may be receiving or may feel called to say or share, or may have someone say no to you at this point. And that may trigger or activate your deepest core wounds, because we're also coming up to a great big karmic closing. This is the last solar eclipse in Aries for a long time, as we're entering a new season. We will no longer be on the Aries Libran axis. In the North Node, we're in the Piscean and Virgo axis, and it's seeing the higher picture, the higher perspective, but also we have Neptune moving into Aries this weekend. The last time Neptune was in Aries, Dr. Martin Luther King was assassinated. There was energies of attempting to put out great lights, not to instill fear. But as more light emerges and the energy of the phoenix rising can be met with resistance, and it's important to know that where there is a no right now, you're being prepared for better. That if you are not in an internal conflict within you, if you anchor into safety and acceptance and harmony within, that balances and transmutes and transforms the energy. If you're highly sensitive and identify with being a healer, you may be feeling collective energies within your own energy body and feeling emotions rise up within you that may not make specific sense to you individually. Like, why am I feeling all of this? And feeling perhaps you don't have a storyline there or any purpose or reason for feeling extra sensitive if this is resonating with you. But to know that if you are feeling heavy emotions, it could well be that you are naturally, through your vibration, a transmuter, and you are, through your higher vibration, transmuting lower energies through your energy bodies. And that itself also is a gift and a blessing. It's a service to everything. If you can choose to observe it, to receive it, to embrace it, to accept it with love, and to give love to it, even in the challenges, even if it feels difficult. And one of the biggest wounds many of us can experience in the human form, the one I feel goes deepest for most of us, and that I'm feeling for a lot of other people at this time, specifically people who feel that they're having issues around the home and feeling safety and security and finances and trust in the root chakra issues. I'm going to put this card down. um, and feeling homeless or without a home or not having a home to go to. And this is all a reflection of the mother wound and feeling that needs were not met early in childhood, or there's a longing or a yearning for something to be fulfilled or made whole and made complete, to feel integrated and whole and complete, to feel that the individuation process has been challenging and tough, making you perceive that you're alone, which we never truly are. We're always held by the Divine Mother. We're a channel for Source, for God. That energy flows to and through us. We're always guided and supported. We have a team of angels around us. And everyone else does too, meaning that we can give over burdens that are not ours to carry, which is also an important message just coming through that they intended to speak on that. For any of you who may be tuning in from Ireland who are aware that Mother's Day is approaching this weekend, who may have a sensitivity to some of that, if you're identifying with this mother wound aspect, to understand the general generational cycle of that as being nothing personal, not having anything personal to do with you, even though, yes, it can suck and be difficult and be painful and be hard, to the emotions that you're having as a human experience. And the soul knows beyond that. The soul knows that you chose your mother and you chose the dynamics that you've lived through for your soul's evolution. So ultimately, we're all accountable, which is nice. But if you can choose to give grace and love to any karmic cycle that is closing right now, if it pertains to the family and to the home, to give love to it, as in this old wounding may be triggered or activated in you. You may feel a pushback, a resistance, and a no, but it's an opportunity to, next card, which is to break ancestral patterns, to come out of persecution, come out of hiding, or to allow yourself to speak your truth, to choose to do so in a way that allows you to anchor into your truth and your right to express yourself authentically, also with an intention of harmlessness, of non-violence, of being peaceful about that as best you can, while still honoring your right to speak your own truth, to activate the throat chakra, to share your truth, and to say in your body, I'm safe to feel this emotion. I'm safe to feel what I feel in my body. I'm safe to share my truth. I'm safe to speak my truth. I'm safe to break cycles that no longer serve me. I'm safe to move forward and start a new chapter. That's what we're coming into this weekend. And it may not feel comfortable or pleasant. The person who selected this card this morning, because these two were selected by visitors and we're tapping into collective energies and the message for today. And this was by a beautiful father, the partner of an expectant mother, bringing in new birth, birthing new life, bringing in new life, a new spirit, new energy into this world, which is beautiful. And I could sense and feel that him in his role as the father has been initiating himself into reflecting on and embodying the version of a father that he chooses to be. And this can only come about with making complete peace with and accepting anything that may have gone on before, anything that you identify as having been not meeting your needs, not having your needs met by parental figure in the past. And to give love and grace and compassion to that, as in you were given the opportunity to be the love that you didn't receive. I ultimately believe that everybody is here to have that experience. That any place that you experience lack, scarcity, if it comes to love, if it comes to having a home, building your career, friendships, relationships, connection, what it may be for you, that you are the antidote. You have the opportunity to be what you desired to receive and to experience. And through your giving that, being that energy, so you receive it. But when you are in the opposite energy of feeling that you're in longing and you're really wanting or needing something that cannot be fulfilled by the circumstance or the person outside of you, then that's an endless karmic loop and cycle where you're constantly in the energy of wanting and needing or feeling unworthy or whatever it is perpetuating an energy of lack and scarcity or need, and therefore that you're not whole and worthy and deserving of love and abundant and complete and perfect exactly as you are in this now moment, which you are. When you're in that energy of I know my worth, I know my value, I know what I'm worthy and deserving of, I know who I choose to be, then you're broadcasting an expansive energy. And so you calibrate to that frequency of wholeness and attract more that is on a similar vibration to you. And as you are doing that, you'll get a lot of no's of people and circumstances and situations falling away that are no longer in resonance with the version of you that is breaking those cycles, that is doing this karmic cleansing. So a lot of us energetically and emotionally this week are experiencing a karmic cleansing within our own energy body. Things are coming up to the surface. You may feel some wounds are reactivated and triggered, and it's also that can be purged. So you can become lighter in your light body so that you can see the beauty of everything. The next card is Sisterhood of the Rose, chosen by a beautiful rose that I encountered today, a beautiful person, beautiful energy. Thank you if you listen to this video. Who had the energy of being a high priestess, of wanting to activate more of her masculine energy within, to really bring her beauty and wisdom and gifts and talents into this world and to give them form and direction and to be in her leadership. Because the energy there of the divine feminine within her was in a softness and a playfulness and a surrender and a flow and being intuitive and receptive. Yet we all have masculine, feminine energy, so there's a need to be decisive and be the leader and take action steps, have the vision and bring it into being, and to direct ourselves, to lead ourselves as the creator, and to be the way shower, the mystic, the teacher for other people that you may ignite and inspire on your journey through emphasizing shining a light on beauty, on gifts, on wisdom and joy, on the celebration of life, and the good aspects, and how these ancestral patterns are our greatest teachers, and how they allow us to embody a new version of us that shares more beauty and higher vibrations with the world, which is a beautiful thing. And final card there this week, if you're feeling energies are dense or there's a lot going on, to allow yourself to take a break, to zoom out, to take stock, to reflect, to journal, to connect to gratitude, to see the blessing in any no, knowing that it's being replaced by something that is far greater, that is on in resonance and in harmony with your soul, that it's what you're truly calling in and asking for. What we think we want is not always what benefits our soul evolution. So the soul always knows, even if you feel lost or confused, you know what's going on, you're feeling a variety of things. You can zoom out and have a nap, have a rest, go for a walk, and say to yourself, even if I don't know, my soul knows. My soul knows, and God has got me. To give yourself an element of safety within, to come to gratitude in that, in how you allow these karmic cycles to come to a close, to know that in the energy of love and in the energy of what's for you, that will inspire, uplift, ignite, support, celebrate, and expand you. That's how you know that it's truly the resonance of love. It wants the best outcomes for you. Anything that's coming along as a distraction, that's constricting you, that's attempting to dim your light somehow, that's downplaying your gifts and talents, that is rejecting, abandoning, denying you, it's not a loving energy. And it is your time to declare to the universe, I command better because I'm worthy and deserving. I deserve better because I'm worthy and deserving. I am love and I receive love. I am loved and I celebrate that. And what it is that you want to call in. So if you come back to the question of what is the story potentially that you have of if only this would happen, then it would tick the box or make you happy or give you a sense of completeness. Because we always have this sense of, I would love if this just happened, because if I just had that, then everything will be perfect. If you're honest with yourself and say, if there's something you feel that you've always wanted or you've been yearning for, if you go 5 layers deep down below that to why and what is the feeling that you're wanting to have, and also get real about with yourself about how that is only possible in a moment, because everything is temporary. Everything's changing, change is the only constant. Everything is changing all the time. And that means possibilities are limitless and anything could happen and anything positive could happen also. Anything that's magical and expansive and abundant and give that insights activates joy in you is possible right here in the now, right in your very next now moment. It's all here. And if you get real about anything that you feel you're needing or wanting or longing for, to know that you can give that to yourself in the feeling state of it right here, right now. That you are and you have everything, that all your needs are met, that you can meet all your own needs, and that you're always abundantly provided for. Allowing yourself to say no and to receive any no with grace and compassion, even celebration, knowing that energy is clearing so that what is in true resonance with you can come in. Because as I said to someone today, we don't even need to seek or chase or look outside of ourselves because everything that's for us comes right to us and nothing can stop it. So what's for you is already yours. How does that feel? Feel into that, breathe that in. I'm also being guided to share that if you do a meditation, to if you're feeling energy is dense in your body, to allow energy to flow. I allow myself to hold space for this emotion. I'm safe to feel how I feel in my body. I give love to this emotion. This is a normal, natural part of the human experience. You're not denying or rejecting or abandoning it or stuffing it down, avoiding it. You allow yourself to integrate any pain, to feel it, so that you can transcend it and naturally, organically elevate your vibration again through that simple embracing and accepting and giving love to the totality of your experience in all the ways that it makes manifest in your reality and in how you feel and experience it in your body. And something else coming to me was to focus attention on behind your eyes if you're feeling a density or heaviness in your head or tension or upset or emotional, as if you were wanting to cry, which is a beautiful release, which releases chemicals. Allow yourself to cry if you're feeling that, but also to focus energy behind your eyes and to focus giving clearance and softness and soothing and bringing energy in behind your eyes and letting golden liquid light come down over your crown, over your head, soothing you and pouring into the back of your eyes. That may clear any sensitivity, any pressure, any tension that is there, and to help soothe your emotional waters. As perfect, absolutely perfect, which you are. Thank you for tuning in and listening as we approach this solar eclipse in Aries this weekend. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting below on what resonates for you, what you're clearing, and finally accepting as a no for you, a closed door, and moving forward into the true spring new year, which is also cause for celebration this weekend. This is the time to really allow yourself to surrender to what's for you as coming right to you. Lots of love. Take care.